All right, finally got rid of Mike. How are the trucks?
I still kept the same front one because I like the design. They're really pretty.
So you got two different trucks?
But the back one is just like, it's different.
Look at all those marks from scraping on manuals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Stair June? You got to kickflip up that way easier than down it.
Bollywood right here.
It's Bollywood 5. Like so unnecessarily high.
I have not landed a good one.
I thought this last one was good. First try? You're 360 flipping up a 5 stair, going down the 5 stair. Oh, I've never seen you do that trick down something. Man, I like Gap June. He's different. Don't we want him to gap down the 5 to land in a Casper? That's what we want. That's really good. But is it a line? It is not. Oh, it is, it is, it is! Of course he squeezed a Casper in there. I'm guessing heel flip. Heel flip. Damn, I called it. Oh my God. He said he was just practicing heel flips. The last video that you're in, you do like 20 really good flat ground heel flips. I guess it's different down something. If you're a fucking idiot. Doing it down the Bollywood 16 is a little bit harder, I agree. Fully committed to just nonsense.
To, like, knead it?
Oh, you're trying to knead him?
I'm trying to knead him.
That was the least neat thing I've ever seen. That was kind of needy. That was needy. Less foot tweak, more bone though. Like his heel flips don't necessarily bone super far down as much as his foot just kind of tweaks all crazy. That was just a proper crispy heel flip. I like that more anyways. What about manual messing? The zigzag thing.
How do you get that?
I know, but...
I didn't know last time I was here.
I know, I filmed it.
Can we do it first try for you?
Yes. In this line that we're doing.
Oh, in this line?
Yeah, you're doing so good so far. I knew you were going to mess up whatever that flat con trick was going to be. That's tall.
That's a lot of speed. Oh my God. There we go.
Are you going too fast?
Too furious. So this is where
It is the hard part.
flip around. My trucks are way too loose.
Your trucks are too loose. They literally haven't moved once.
It's like brand new.
I hope that leaf screwed you up.
You're so fucked up, dude. You're really trying to be here.
Oh, whack, 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 whack.
Why did I flip out?
I don't know. You don't have to do it again, though. They get the idea. That was great. That's how good June could have been first try. All right, moving on. Because that was
I don't
great.
get another try at it?
If you want one, yeah.
No, I mean...
If you want another try at it, you can, but it can't be kickflip out because that's ABD.
All right, next spot.
I don't know what's going on. Why does he... What is he... I don't know. And they're kind of tall. Oh my God. Hold on. Look at this thing. That's loose?
That's loose.
Andy Anderson would literally not have spin that. Oh, that would be like a trick. That thing's so tall. Well, if you want more run up, you might have to ollie that set. No way.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Lordy.
That took 4 tries. Boo. One spot. Yeah, let's walk Ryan concrete jungle this place. This school really used to have like the most spots per square inch I'd ever been to, but pretty much everything has been skate stopped here. We're going to the only bench that still isn't skate stopped. There's like literally one in the entire campus. There's a ton of stuff to skate here, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, pretty skate stopped. That's how you know there's a lot of spots. They skate stopped everything and there's still more spots. It's also very hilly, so it's like fun to ride around, or at least in one direction. This isn't the manual pad and ledge we're on the way to, but it's on the way to the manual pad and ledge that we're on the way to. Not first try. That was second try.
I want to partially blame the fact that it's like a new back truck.
Yeah, definitely the back truck is the most important truck to you. Because it's the one you mall grab. Who are you? That was first try. I mean, I guess if you can consistently kickflip like 4 foot in the air, I mean, that's obviously an exaggeration, but if you can consistently kickflip like 1.5 feet every time pretty easily, I imagine you can put it to any truck you want.
I got like half the manual pad trying to.
That was, did you clip or did you wreck?
Oh no, I definitely touched. But
Oh.
I realized like I got into the manual like after the second skate stopper.
You're so sick. You're such a gap skater.
Evolving, man.
Dude, first stairs and now gap skater?
That's not it.
That ain't it, Chief. How funny would it be if I said that's not it, Chief, and then I panned and then it was Jamie Thomas standing behind me? That's not it, Chief. This is my Jamie Thomas impression.
Let's be real, no one is your height, dude.
You're right, no one's my height. You could never. Know that he's back 180ing into this lets me know that he's not just gonna come out to fake you irregular. He's gonna do a trick. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, when people do tricks on manual pads where you don't have any time to set up, in my opinion, that's way cooler than like any other manual variation. Like manual bonks are just sick to me. Yeah, don't let that crack stop you, even though that crack stopped you.
Okay, well that was really bad.
I mean, but it was also a second try, so we were allowed. No, it was third try. You're right. That was bad.
I did do 2 in a row. I was wrong, but it wasn't good.
The second one was good?
Nah.
Yeah, what? Next trick. Can you big flip out? Or is that asking a lot? I mean, it is, but like for you. So no? Manual skaters are gnarly.
I got caught in the middle thing.
You're the most hesh manual trick. Like that bail could have just been thrown into a pigwood montage from their full length. Yeah, it's like, why are we skating the manual pad with a big thing in the middle that you have to go around? Also, the landing's not the best. It's not the good brick.
It's not the good thing.
It's the brick. Like the most foot traffic place ever. Well, if you don't like this manual pad, I know where some are that are just like it.
It definitely grabs me.
Yeah, everything about this is very dry. Like that's really grippy. It's like super dry. It's smooth, but dry. I mean, you can tell by those tail scrape marks. You got us back. Oh man, that was embarrassing. All these people just saw, especially him. Okay, now maybe we'll get to the spot we were planning to go to.
What just happened to be on the way? There's a bunch of little balls over there.
I'm over there? Could have just skated this one, which is like way better. Like downhill run up, it's all smooth. Oh, this is kind of cool. Up the 3, down the set. Yeah, I've never even seen this layer. Little no comply over the gap and then manual pad. Yep. It's a good ass manual pad. Oh, and it's got that rail that leads to nowhere. You got ollie up on this bench over the gap. There's some options right here. Oh yeah, bush bounce.
They do the little bouncy bounce.
You won't be able to do that again. That's impossible.
But I have done it.
Okay, but you haven't, so there's that.
But like
Okay, but like my information that I just gave refuted your information that you just gave. Okay, that flips, so you don't know what you're doing. Oh, are you trying to flip? It's consistently flipping and you're consistently blowing it. I just like how sturdy this is. Usually if you like skate next to a planet, like it's just real. This thing's staying upright.
I don't know what this kind of fucking bush is, but it's really cool.
I doubt it's real. Much like this trick.
Really fucking hurt.
Oh, are you stabbed?
I like tried to flip.
You flicked that one. You didn't even
to.
pressure it.
Wasn't working.
I had to. They all say. If you do manual kickflip late heel out, I swear to God you will have done it. Look at all these options. It has like, you know, the manual pad to drop off this. It has this rail, which isn't that, I mean, it's, you know, a handicap rail, but it's like a lower handicap rail and you kind of gap over this wall. Definitely got to come back here. That was first try. That was really first try, and he didn't tell me where he was going, and I'm upset about it.
Want me to do it again?
No, don't do it again.
You want me to add a flip over the gap?
Kick flip into the gap? Okay, yeah. If you're going to do that, if you're going to add to it, instead of taking from my viewers' valuable time. I mean, that was first try, but you didn't do the trick, so it's kind of like, you know? I don't know why I filmed that whole thing ass shot, but I did.
Maybe manual on the table and then like...
Oh, that'd be so sick. He's saying
Not
that
for me.
that table's not chained, so you could hit this straight out rail, because look at it's like knee high. Straight out rail, land on the table to manual and go over there. Because, I mean, I think someone could go really fast and front grind this and make that gap. Wait, no, I take it back.
This is not possible.
I think it is possible, but it's very unlikely. Someone would have to be like trucking, and it's square, so it'd be really squirrely. Plus, you have to be like, ollie, 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 ollie.
You're not gapping straight.
Yeah,
Out of it. You have
you're
to
going like...
go to the left.
Oh, this gap over wall right there is kind of cool, too. Man, there's a lot of little spots right here. This is sick. Watch out, board. Got ya. You said that might take him a while. That's try number 1. Let's count. Try number 2.
Oh, what's 2 tries? That's so dumb. I hate skateboarding.
Yeah, that's great. I think I filmed it shitty, though. What's next?
Let's see. Do you want to see me do like a nose manny nollie flip?
Well, I don't have all day. Yes, I do. Nose man on ollie flip.
No one sees me do nollie flips on a nose manny. And that's why.
Wait, what? Oh, you're saying like full kickflip, then late heel flip out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? Okay.
I haven't done it on anything this low though.
Yeah, I feel like you need some height.
Yeah, I think I need more height.
Did you overflip that though?
No.
You sure?
Actually, I don't even think I did the full kickflip. I like did half, like, and then just did.
Oh, and then to 1.5. I got you. What about a random one like heel flip nose manual?
What the fuck? I've never done one in my life.
I know. That's why you're gonna do it.
That looks bad, but I'm still not against it. Oh, I'm literally the greatest skateboarder alive.
You are the best.
I really am.
Is there anyone better?
Yeah, Dan Corrigan, I think his name is. Dan Corrigan?
Yes, Jim
The dog?
Greco's twin sister.
Yeah.
That was the first time he's ever actually tried that trick. It's pretty sick. Well, what about, could you do the kick late heel half flip thing to manual? Like land in manual from it?
Yeah,
That's it. That's a big workload, huh?
yeah, kind of. I
Didn't-
not Carlos last round.
Does he do those?
He'll land it, and then he'll, like, jump in your pocket.
Jump in the pocket. I like short jokes because I'm short, but he's a little shorter than me. Oh, evidently that's my joke. I made that joke before.
4-foot-tall guy named Carlos that I can just fold up and put in my pocket.
I don't even remember making that joke. I just make so many hilarious jokes. It's funny that I laughed at my own joke unbeknownst to me.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah. I played soccer for a long time, so I'm really good.
You and Mike, man. Actually, they kind of hurt his shin. He's got to sit down for a second. What is he doing over there? Is that a Casper slide spot? I mean, I really have been to this campus like 15 times. I've never been to this section. There's like new spots here all the time, even though this is an old spot. So instead of skating that really great manual pad over there, I guess we're...
Well, let me just make sure that it actually slides.
Okay. Yeah, check it. What, no slide, right?
It's not really sliding as well as I thought it was going to slide.
That's pretty good. Just try waxing your grip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of already at that point.
Wait, do you actually do that? I don't know if that's a thing. No. What are you doing?
No, I mean, I do this.
Really?
Yeah.
He said doo-doo?
You know what's crazy is there's been a lot of Casper slides that I've done where on accident my front foot will slip out and it'll actually bounce on the ground and flip out.
And landed it.
Never landed one because they always happen on accident and I never expect it. But there's been like maybe over 10 instances where that's happened.
And it's almost worked.
And like it's almost worked. There's one where I actually committed, but I landed primo on the way back up.
If you're wondering why he's doing Caspers instead of his incredible manual tricks right now, it's literally so he can talk shit on the other Caspers in my other videos. because no, well they're out by the time they see this video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Zach's Casper slide on that rail. He was like, I don't know, it looked like
Casper slide. No talking shit to Zach because he's like an insane skater, but like Casper slides, man, they have to be like done correctly. They have to be done right.
So his reasoning is
like that.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. So what did he do wrong? Hold on.
Call it a Casper slide if it's on a rail.
It's not a Casper slide if it's a rail?
Well, no. Well, like, so basically with him, when he did it on the rail, right? It's not like he actually slid. He kind of did more of a Casper stall, right?
Oh, he slides.
Oh, really?
You hear it. Yeah, he probably slid over 1.25 feet.
1.25 feet?
Maybe 1.5 feet.
That's not bad. But was his foot fully on the tail?
I think it was. Well, here's the thing. He might have had a little bit of shoe excess hanging off, but it wasn't egregious. It wasn't an insane amount.
But was his shoe touching the...
His shoe may or may not have been touching the rail a little bit, but is that a rule in Casper's? Because I see Rodney Mullen and all those other guys dragging the shoes all over the place.
Slides. It's a rule on Casper slides. For Casper like stalls, a lot of people do them. Like I feel like for the freestyle community, it's more acceptable. Because,
so we just let them get away with it because they're all a bunch of nerds and no one likes them and I hate them. And if you freestyle, you're the worst. No. Especially Killian. You're
So I think when people do like Caspers and then they like flip it back to Casper, you see like everyone like hanging their toe.
Yeah, it's sort of like I think it doesn't not count. I think it's frowned upon.
Just a regular Casper, if it's just a Casper by itself, it needs to be done where your whole foot is on the tail.
Okay, so I need freestylers to comment on this because I look at it as this. In the same way as doing a tail block on a quarter pipe, if you do a tail block on a quarter pipe and your foot's completely on the tail and nothing's touching the coping, it's like, oh yeah, that's really sick. But if you do have your foot touching the coping a little bit, it's not like that didn't count. It's just that's less good. It's not like scraping on a manual. It's just frowned upon or less cool.
I look at Caspers like a manual. Because
you're scraping the whole time. What do you mean?
I know, but like with a manual, like your foot can't touch the ground, right? On a manual,
so your floor is laving.
The can't touch.
Okay.
You know, so it's the same thing essentially, just upside down. Your toe shouldn't be touching. Your heel shouldn't be touching.
I agree that it's more proper to do it this way and way cooler. I just don't think that it makes it not count as a Casper slide because then you'd have to name it something else or say that it doesn't count.
I think it would probably be like a different trick.
You would want to name that a different trick with your foot. So you're saying that if I do a manual and I scrape, it's a different trick?
No, that just completely makes it not count. But dude, I honestly thought that was not possible on a round rail. When Dan sent me the clip of Zach doing it, I was like, in my mind, I was like, holy fuck, because it's a circle rail, so you really like are just teetering.
Yeah, you're just on the tip.
You know? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just on the tip. When we talked about it, though, we did say that he's going to have to use the front 5-0 pinch, which involves your foot. You need a little bit of that cupping. And when I suggested this to Andy said he thinks he would need a shotgun rail for something to stick. A shotgun rail is 2 round bars welded together, so we can stick the tip in between the 2 round bars.
For sure. I tried to do something like that with boards, where I tried to put 2 boards like back to back like this, and like tie them together so I can do it on the rails of the boards. So technically a Casper board slide? Yeah, like a Casper board slide. And it totally didn't work because the boards wouldn't stay. Like I tied the fuck out of them too. Like William Spencer helped me with that.
Well, that was kind of it.
Yeah, it's not sliding though.
Oh.
It's so weird because like look how lax it looks.
I think it'll go. You're just dragging your foot. Doesn't count. You did that really easy.
I expect to actually land that. The way I landed, it really hurt my front foot. I think I'm done for the day.
Really?
Actually, like really fucked up my foot.
You like got hurt landing a trick?
Yeah.
I've thrown my neck out a couple times, both at Cherry. Both the first time I was doing Hurricane on the flat bar, and that's a twisty trick. And I guess looking over my shoulder, threw my neck out. Couldn't skate for 2 weeks. Same flat bar, different month. I did back 180 nose grind back to forward, which is a similar motion.
Right.
Threw my neck out the same way. Couldn't skate for even longer. So now I refuse to go to Cherry and warm up. Hey, can someone out there do a Casper flip to Casper stall or Casper slide? Because June's scared.
I am very scared.
I feel like that would be hard to over rotate. Get your foot back under it. Because so you would have to go.
You need to like toe flip, like do that, and then when you bring it back, you need to flip it one more.
Well, do it. What the fuck? Oh! I think we're going to count it, but that's the idea. That's the trick I want to see. That's a lot of letters. Do you want to go down there and see what's over there? It's brand new. So this is bad, but this looks really smooth. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's the end of an era. All these cool options, and this is what he seeks out. It's like a hot pocket just to stand there.
With Mike when he tried to get over the little hip on the quarter pipe, just get like hung up like right here, just fucking get pitched.
I feel like it's gonna be really hard. Yeah, just see if you can manual far.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah, that seems really uncomfortable. Treat it like a one-wheel manual. If anyone can do it, it's you, because you won't get wheel bite.
Oh my god, it's getting steeper.
I'd like to point out that this would be so much easier backside if you did like another one, or if you did backside nose manual. Front side, anything, your body weight's hunched over the front, it's gonna push you away.
Yeah, but you know how it is like with me in front 5-0?
Oh, you're more comfortable going this way. Oh, try to get into the hip. That's sick.
Dang, I feel so cool. I was like, dude, oh my god, I feel like Dan doing like dumb shit like that.
What are you doing? Oh, that's gonna be so ridiculously hard to flick. It's angled away from where you would flick. So you'd almost have to push the board back level and then flick to get a good kick.
Even that, dude, I really tried.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to flick even later. Like you have to like ollie, level it out, and then flick. Oh. Like the same slams I was getting at Hollywood 16 yesterday are like the equivalent of these today.
I landed so gently.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
That was so weird. It was like you didn't land it and then you're riding away.
I should not have been able to roll away from that, but
you're the best. June's foot's actually kind of hurt from that Casper, so I think we're about to call it. But let's look at this spot.
Fucking shit.
Here, right? Back 50-50, up this little kink ledge. Across and then up, and then June. Okay. And then go to wall ride. Or someone goofy could do wall ride to 50-50 down through the kinks. How cool would that be?